Oh my god.
Woo!
Woo!
What is that one video on where it goes?
What
The
are you?
crash
What are you
Bandicoot.
talking about?
Wait, let me find the video.
Okay, well, this is the 10th episode of the Soggy Boiz podcast, and here we have Patty. We have I don't know. How do you want to refer to yourself? I don't know what name you want to use. Okay.
What?
What name do you want to go
He's
by?
recording an episode of the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Who else is here? Who else is here?
I was too busy showing the image.
Okay. I don't know if Serena or Brandon or Catherine will be back at all, but oh.
We just don't want guitar playing plaguing your mighty ears.
Okay, cool. All right.
This mighty podcast.
All right, keep your boy
Oh,
muted.
yeah.
Patty, check out
everybody-
the video I sent.
Oh
And
my
what?
God. So
I sent you the video of what I thought we were doing.
it's no time for video watching.
Aw.
This is podcast time.
Okay.
Yeah, Catherine, can you just practice what you can hear?
I can't even hear what Brandon's saying. He sounds like he's in it. He sounds like he's.
It's like he's underwater, right?
Yeah, he sounds like he's underwater right
I am
now.
under the water.
Everybody Gangsta Till K was literally just trying to leave, and they were like, no, podcast.
Podcast. You can't go.
And now you've just forced me to stay.
Yeah, that's. Oh, my phone just went off.
Oh.
What do we?
It's a text from the IRS.
Why is it a text from the IRS? What do they want?
Okay,
Set me
Matt,
free.
what's this episode of the podcast gonna be about?
I don't know, but apparently the IRS is trying to contact me. Well, okay. Well, I mean, what do you want it to be about, honestly?
Kay, you know what? You haven't been on the podcast before. Choose a topic. Go.
Yeah. All right. Right now, topic.
I like animals.
You
Talk
specific.
about animals.
Yeah, we can talk about animals.
Talk
Also,
about the Bean Boy. I'm gonna put the guitar away. It seems like it's just an inappropriate time.
also, this is Brandon. If you want to be a part of the podcast.
Hell yeah, I guess.
All right, cool.
What games have y'all played recently?
That's not an animal.
Kill the Borderlands.
Okay, like you mean like today or like in general?
In general, like the past while.
Like I've been playing nothing but The Sims and any fighting game.
Well, wait, what?
Sims 4.
Well, what happened to Into the
Hold on.
Gungeon?
I thought animals would be a boring topic.
Well, wait.
Hold on, Matt. I have a question.
Yeah.
Can the lovely viewers at home see my lovely drawing I'm doing?
No, they can't because
Shameless plug.
That's
yeah.
good.
It's just the
I
Soggy
don't want them
Boys.
to.
It's just the Soggy Boys thumbnail. with
Okay, that's great. I
Boris.
don't want them to see it. It's bad. It's sad. and
You
I
just
don't
called
like
it your beautiful drawing, and now you're trashing it. What happened? Okay.
Okay, hold on. We gotta stick to one coherent topic. I'm gonna come up with one. Y'all,
Yes,
one
ma'am.
time, whenever I was little, I used to play this game with my grandma called Shoots and Ladders, and it was the Sesame Street Shoots and Ladders, and it slapped. It was the most bitchin'
Oh.
thing ever. And then, one day, after I was like kind of grown up, you know, I was like 14 or so, she was playing with my little cousin, and my little cousin infuriated her because she kept cheating. So this little cousin infuriated her so much that she just straight up threw the game out, and that upsetted me.
It upsetted you.
Actually, Patty, on that subject, we used to have the Pokemon Monopoly.
I had Pokemon Monopoly.
I just had
And
normal
the
ass
problem
Monopoly.
was, my
I had
uncle,
more normal
he learned
Monopoly.
the entire rap, and every time we pulled it out, he would just rap the Pokemon rap. And I was like, bro.
What's the Pokemon? Can you tell us the Pokemon rap?
Bulbasaur. That's
Wait,
the only lyric I know.
wait, is that Catherine? Catherine
Yeah.
sounds underwater.
Okay. Can you hear Catherine better now?
Hello.
Hi, Catherine.
Hey, Cat.
Catherine, you want to say
I
something
was-
to the podcast?
Hello.
Damn.
Why do you say damn? Like, she
That hit deep.
something wrong.
Hey, Catherine, how does it feel? How does it feel knowing that your voice is coming from the icon of a small midget dwarf?
Wow.
Hey, that term's
Whoa,
not
hey,
politically
whoa,
correct.
hey, whoa!
Whoa.
Perfect. It's essentially
Insert-
a redundant sentence.
Honestly, rejected The Amazing Adventures of Flapjack character.
Yeah, he was a very
Wait,
alcoholic.
what is the rating for this podcast? Because like I don't want to do something I can't say.
Just don't say racist slurs.
Do something you can't say?
That's why Eric's
Okay,
not allowed in the
fine.
podcast.
Bro, if Eric.
Okay, fine. Let me rectify my sentence. Your voice is coming out of the picture of a dwarf who wants nothing more than to shit in someone's mouth.
Also, Brandon, are you able to get on your are you able to get on your computer at all or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please. Dude,
Yeah, we're
literally
at
you
the
sound
computer.
underwater.
Okay, hold up.
Okay, so what's gonna be our coherent topic? We've
I don't know. I tried to start one, and then
I was gonna answer it, and then you just mentioned Catherine.
politically incorrect terms.
Okay, let's scan them.
I mean, okay, we could talk about animals, right?
Can we talk about the English language?
Yeah, and how it's
And how stupid
it's
it is?
okay. Yeah, okay. I can go on about the English language. You know? Okay, hold on. Wait. So the English language at this point it's just slang. Like there is no
Honestly.
like whenever we have to write papers for college or whatever. It's like I have to forcefully like make myself write like as if it were I don't know, bro. Anything pre like 2016. Like since then, it's just gone way downhill. Like ever since Harambe died, the English language has plummeted.
Dude, do you know how my mom pronounces mice?
Wait, dude, no, bro, we didn't tell Brandon yet.
Wait,
Bro,
tell
we
him
didn't
what?
tell Brandon that Harambe died yet, dude.
Wait, Brandon. Wait, Brandon. No, he knows.
Yeah, I know
We didn't
Ron.
tell him.
Why
No,
would
we
we?
didn't tell
Why
him
would
yet.
we have to tell him?
Dude.
What happened to having a coherent
Okay,
topic?
Hold on. Brandon, Brandon, cover your ears really quick, my guy. Bro, he's really sensitive about Harambe. Okay, we can't let him know that Harambe died.
Was he?
dude.
Wait, you
Bro,
wait.
you did.
Just
Wait.
said that he knew.
Wait, Brandon. Were you the kid in the cage with Harambe?
He just got brainwashed to believe he wasn't, and then the code word was Harambe to let him remember.
he's the sleeper agent.
What a terrible code word.
Speaking of code word or code name, there's a online game called Codenames now that I really want to play, but I don't have the people to play it with.
Can you please stay on topic to the English language?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you know how my mom pronounces mice?
I assume meese.
How does she pronounce it?
She says Mises.
Wait, like meese, like
She calls
purposeful?
mice Mises,
Like,
and it bothers me so bad.
Actually, Catherine, talk right now.
She also says Chipotle instead of Chipotle.
Fuck, this mic is killer. Holy shit.
Wait.
Either way, my mom is not a proper representation of the English language.
Wait, hold on, Catherine, say something.
Among Us.
Thank you, Patty. Also, I can't hear Catherine at all. Like nothing.
Right here.
Oh, hi, Catherine.
I'm right here.
Oh,
Catherine, like, funnily enough, Catherine didn't even move. She just said word. Suddenly, Matt could hear.
okay. Well, Patty, what's your thoughts about the English language?
Personally, I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I want to be mute. I want to, but society won't let me.
That's what I feel.
Everyone keeps trying to get me to talk, and I've said enough.
You-
I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore.
You know, I did that one day at school. I just decided to be mute for the day in elementary school, and everyone just kind of bullied me for it.
Aw.
um,
That was your villain origin story.
yeah, no, it wasn't.
Matt, literally same thing. I was quiet for a day, and I got nothing but, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?"
Do we need to talk?
Well, no, I grabbed a whiteboard, a small whiteboard, and just told people I couldn't talk today, and that's how I'd communicate, and people were just making fun of me.
Probably because you could actually talk.
Yeah.
Just like, what is this idiot doing?
Yeah, but like, you know.
Everyone just ignored me.
But yeah.
I just,
Was that what grade were you in? Elementary?
This was 5th grade.
Dude, for me in 5th grade, I was trading highlighters for the school cash, and then I got sent to the principal's.
Oh god.
Had to stop my business.
Dude,
I was
okay.
getting pretty rich though.
Oh my god,
I had ADHD and I got put on meds. That was not fun.
well, you know what I
Dude, I
did?
wish I was medicated.
Well, you know what?
yeah.
And in fifth grade, this was the same grade. I did a bunch of origami and I was selling them for real money. I made like $100.
Oh.
Dude, my teacher had to call my parents or write on or not didn't call them. They put on their like we had little like progress reports and the teacher would leave
Yeah.
notes and stuff. And she put in one of my reports that I needed to like stop draining the like local school economy.
Bro, that makes me so mad
That's
because
stupid.
it's like because like that always happened every single time that kids actually like made their own living, like did drawings or stuff, or actually like traded the currency that they gave us at school. They're like, you can't do that. It's like,
Yeah.
Dude, what?
What?
No,
Like, I was just trying to give highlighters to people.
but like I made real money though. Like kids would bring real money to
and
school.
I didn't even make real money, and I got ratted out for it.
Well, one way that actually worked well was I did I remember when Takis were a thing when it was like
Yeah.
really big. I would bring a whole bag like a family size thing of Takis.
Yeah.
And I would trade them for like the school like it was like the school dollars like the made up currency
Yeah.
they'd give out. And I made so much of that.
Care with the school currency? Like I thought it was such a stupid thing.
I thought it was stupid.
It's stupid, but you could win a giant teddy bear if you played your cards right.
Yeah, and at
Like,
the end of the year.
bro, who needs a giant teddy bear when you?
I did. I was so sad. I've never won a raffle in my entire life.
oh, same.
Like,
Fun
oh,
story.
actually,
You know what's sad?
Because I'm a gambler.
Yo,
I entered a raffle with like, okay, so you know those raffles you can do on Twitch?
Yeah.
I literally had the most points in the entire chat. I bought like 74 tickets, and everybody else only had like 10 or 20. Guess what? I lost! I was so mad!
Well, for middle school, you know, one thing, you know, like in middle school, they would have the currency and they do a raffle at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So so I was smart. So I saved up all my I don't even know what they were called, all my school dollars. Like I had hundreds. I mean hundreds. And so at the end of the year, they would have a little box where you put all your little dollars in, and at the like the last day of school, they would like or like a day before the last day, they would pull out the names, because you'd write your name on each of your things, and so what most people did was like day one that the box was open to put your dollars in, they would just dump all theirs in. I was smart. They were doing it for a week up to it, like 1 week prior to the drawing. And so I divided all my money by 7. And so every day I would put in a layer so no matter how deep they put their hand in, I had money there. So I won three of the raffle things. It was a big blow up guitar, some headphones, and like a Chinese bootleg iPod shuffle.
Chinese.
I had joined a raffle in middle school for a like black bear stuffed animal because that was my favorite animal. Still kind of is. But I was so sad when I lost it because like I wasn't smart.
Yep.
I just kind of put it in there, and I only had like 10 bucks at the time. And I don't know, I didn't like middle school.
Middle school was okay
Or
for
who
me.
did like middle school?
Our teacher,
Well-
I had to.
at the end of class each day, she would pay me and this other girl the Buccaneer bucks to clean up her classroom and dry up the sink area before we go to lunch.
Child slavery.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that's what they were called.
She gave us the Buccaneer bucks. One day she was just okay. Instead of counting these out for the no joke, she said, okay, for a week's worth of work, she took a pad, took out about half of the tickets, handed them to me, and gave the other half of the pad of tickets to the other girl, and said, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna give y'all about like half a pad every Friday. Seems about right for what y'all have to clean up.
That's what they were called, Buccaneer bucks.
Yeah. I don't remember what I did with mine. I honestly don't remember because I thought
Sold
they
them
were
as counterfeit in
stupid.
the black market.
I do know that I was willing to give them out to whoever the hell wanted them.
What color were they?
But I thought shit.
Saying shit like that for like what's it called? The Cypher ones?
No, the middle school. But Catherine, what color were what color were they? Were they yellow?
Yellow.
Yeah. What was stopping me from buying yellow paper and just printing them out myself? Like, you can get a scanner.
Matt, that's illegal.
That you couldn't drive yourself.
We already learned that doesn't work, Matt.
What do you
Dude, that's
mean?
inflation.
Dude, what if dude, oh my god, I could have inflated the Buccaneer bucks market. Oh,
The economy would have been ruined.
I could have inflated it. Oh, I missed an opportunity.
You'll the Cypher school currency Nobody did that shit. That thing only.
None of the teachers did it. That's why
Yeah,
it went
like-
down in the trash.
Yeah, like the first like week, or like maybe month that they like started it up for the year, the teachers would be giving them out like crazy, and then just a hard stop, and it's like, okay, well,
Yeah, and then doesn't
Yeah,
that
they
like
never
everyone-
gave you anything, and then you couldn't get anything, and you're just looking at the stuff at the little cash store, and you're just like, man, I wish.
Yeah.
And they would always be absurdly priced too.
Yeah, they were overpriced. Should have just inflated it.
That'll
Yeah.
make it even more overpriced. You know how the economy works?
No.
Are you dying of dementia?
No, we'd be the only one getting them.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
else cares that
That's not
much.
how inflation works.
I like
Well, all we would do was take the candy. That's the only important
the,
part of cash.
no, listen. I like how this went from. Like, let's pick a topic. Food. It was animals, games, and then then we went to we chose English language, and now we're talking about inflating the school economy.
Matt, I can't explain it, but
Yo, Patty, Matt.
What?
Do y'all remember when Sex Shannon started selling sweets at school until the APs told her to cut it out?
No, I don't remember that.
I do. She would
I
come
think
in with coffee cupcakes or brownies every morning and would say, okay, yeah, that's like $2 or something.
Why would I trust that, dude? She's gonna like put LSD in it.
Just an LSD crack addict.
Mhm.
That was just her existence.
Wait, Patty, what were you trying to tell me?
Actually bought a cupcake.
yeah, Matt, I can't explain it, but you are the cause of economic crisis in America.
Matt, did you pass economics with flying colors?
I
What did
passed
you
it.
sell during the fair?
So listen,
Destroyed
I passed economics with a B because Caitlin sat right across from me, so we got nothing done. And
see.
for the eco fair, I made I did little paintings. I had a bunch of canvases, and I did paintings with quotes on them from
Were
Caitlin's
they
quote.
good?
They were from her
Guys,
quote
guys,
books.
Guys,
I
guys,
see.
everyone here's watched Steven Universe, right?
But why are we going on to Steven Universe? Wait, no, stop,
I haven't.
stop, no, I gotta shut you down.
Matt, what was the most traumatizing moment in your
No, Catherine brought up Steven Universe. Now, everyone who's watched it, do you guys concur that
I haven't
Stefani is
watched it.
hot?
The who? What?
Brandon, I literally
Do
can't hear
you
you.
guys think Stefani is hot?
Why?
No.
Well, that's
Don't let
it's
anyone
literally
hot,
two
dude.
kids. They say it in the show. It's bro.
No!
Stefani.
Wait, what's the wait, hold up. What's the canon age of Stefani?
I don't. I mean, I'd assume 18
Like
or older.
14?
No, she's like, isn't she like an adult? Kind of.
Yeah.
She's made of
She
two
is 14
14-year-olds.
and 8 months old. Or no, that's Steven.
Hold up.
I mean-
I'm looking at it.
I mean, I don't think there's a canon age, but I'd assume adult at least because
It said Rebecca Sugar confirmed that Stefani's age is a combination of Steven and Connie.
28
So
years
14
old,
plus
one-
13, 28 years old.
Ew,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's a 28-year-old. Okay,
Okay.
It's not what you guys are making it out to be.
okay.
Because it's an addition of their ages, apparently. It's
Okay.
in the fandom, the Steven
Well,
universe.
because
fandom.
because like Kevin always hitting on Stefani, so I mean, I guess but like, I'd think, oh, it's just two kids, but I don't think they'd
Oh,
do
it's
that.
two kids? I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's like, but
Said Sono Head jumps on skateboard.
Bro.
So two children jump on skateboard smashes both.
Oh my god.
The episode of this podcast should be called "Trying to Stay on Topic."
Yeah,
That's
literally.
honestly it.
There's just no
Dude,
topic.
Okay, anyways, Matt, what was your most traumatizing school experience?
Let me think about this. So my most
Hold
traumatizing
on.
school experience. Well,
Can
I
I
did.
answer this at some point?
Okay. Well, let me go first. So let me
Yeah, of
think.
course.
So I was traumatized. I did give a kid PTSD, kind of.
Oh no.
So I'll tell that because I don't think I've had a traumatizing experience.
Yeah.
I mean, like excluding all the times that we had like bomb threats or shooting threats, but like that we got used to that pretty darn quick.
Excluding my
Those were
trauma.
doo-doo.
Yeah,
I've never been traumatized.
excluding the trauma. So it was in middle school, and I was there was this kid who I'm not, of course I won't say his name, but like there was rumors that like
Give
he
him
would.
a fake one.
Okay, he can be named
Kelvin.
Kelvin. Cool. All right, Kelvin.
Yeah.
So Kelvin, this kid Kelvin, he there was like rumors about him like that like his grand like he was living with his grandma because his like parents were in prison. I think they were true, by the way. And I'm not gonna say how I kind of know, but so like there was rumors that like he was living with his grandparents and like his parents were felons and whatnot. He would and he would always kind of end up with a bad crowd. Like he wasn't a bad kid at all. He just like
Right.
and so one day we were waiting for the buses, and our bus driver, kind of little context of why we were waiting, our bus driver would be late because she would be like getting her nails done, and the school didn't have any other bus
Like 6 in the
drivers.
morning?
No, this was after school. So sometimes we would
Yeah.
Okay,
we
I was about to say, like,
so
my
so
girl's going to the salon at 4 in the morning to get her acrylics done every
so
day.
so
You're
so
gonna be bus themed.
so so sometimes this bus driver would be she would show up, typically school gets out at like 2:40, we'd leave by like 2:50. She would get to the school by 3 or like 3:10. And there was no other bus drivers, so that they couldn't fire her. And so we were just waiting for this bus to show up, and this kid, what do we name him? Kelvin. He, I guess,
Calvin.
I guess he kind of accidentally bumps into me or something, and he goes like, hey, watch where you're going, and he has this like little posse behind him and whatever, and I kind of ignore him, and my other friend goes, dude, just tell him, or what, like literally, what is he gonna do? And so it happens again, and he goes, dude, I said watch where you're going, and I said, or what are you gonna do about it? And like this kid didn't know how to really react. I was like, you're not gonna do anything. And so this went on for like 10 minutes of him just saying he's gonna do stuff and me saying, okay, we'll do it. Like I like turn my back to him, like, hey, my back's to you, bro, do it. And so he's just not doing anything. And I know he's not gonna do anything. And so we get on the bus, and his friends are like peer pressuring him to like punch me. They're like, dude, come on, just do it, dude, come on. And this kid is super uncomfortable. Like this kid's about to like kill himself. And he's trying to like he's trying to like be cool for his friends. So listen, he's trying to like be cool for his friends, because he's like with the wrong crowd
Yeah,
and
he's
all.
gotta look good.
Yeah, and so he's trying to like hype himself up, make it look like he's gonna like beat me up. And
Like,
so
mom, get the camera type.
yeah, and so
Man.
Totally beat you up.
so I,
You know that?
so I eventually notice how like stressed out this kid is, and so I stop. I kind of like hard to stop, and I just go like, hey, it doesn't matter anymore, whatever, like, I even kind of trying to apologize, like, okay, cool, dude, it's fine, like this kid's like sweating bullets, he's so stressed, and when the bus stops, his friends are still like hyping him up, and when we stand up, he like tried to punch me, but it kind of felt like the wimpiest like no power behind any like the fist kind of punch. And I kind of looked at him like, dude, what what was that? And he's so stressed out that he then tries to do it again, and it seemed like much harder, and he like kind of fell backwards onto me. and
No.
and so then the school saw that as a fight and whatever, and so I like literally wasn't even hurt, no one got hurt, it wasn't a fight, it was just some kids stressed out. And so the kid got in trouble and he got suspended for like starting a fight and whatever, and because on the cameras they showed I tried to like de-escalate it and like stop it. And so then, whenever we were both in the principal's office, he like, like shook my hand, like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, try to like, be like, let's just put this behind us. And then throughout the entire year, every like few weeks, this kid would come up to me and like hard apologize to me for everything. And I would just be like, dude, it's fine, go away. And like he would like awkwardly sit next to me at lunch sometimes, like trying to like tell me something. And I gave this kid like PTSD over this experience, to where he just like it was like he was constantly thinking about how bad he felt for like this.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get off call and then get back on upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
On my phone, so they don't sound entirely like we're underwater.
Yeah, and so
You're making tag.
and so this kid he just never got over it, and I think to this day he's probably still thinking about the time he punched me, but like and the thing is that I kind of like showed that he wasn't like a bad kid. I think like but still though, I was like, dude, bro, get over it. So that was his traumatic experience, but I don't personally have one.
May I describe my traumatic experience at school?
Yeah, mine lasted way too long, but
Bruh, one time, I still remember this. I hate this teacher with all my heart. I have to walk past him like every single day, and he just enrages me. So one time, I'm an anxious kid at school. I just realized recently that whenever I'm at school, I have constant shivers, even when it's not cold in the building, and I just researched it, and it's an anxiety tick, from what I can tell. That's good. So I'm an anxious kid. So to keep me tethered, I just work in my sketchbook, because it's just something to take my mind off of,
Right.
being at school. And so one day I'm just drawing random figures of an OC I made. It's essentially I'm trying to think of a way to describe this dude. Looks like Stephen Merchant. So yeah, I'm just drawing. And my teacher, in the middle of this lesson, I remember very vividly, he was talking about Sumer, the society Sumer. He's talking about it, and he walks up and he looks down, and I reference I was drawing this character, and if you're an artist, you know that you draw the hair last, So I'm currently working on this dude's expression. He walks up, teacher, the bald ass man, looks and sees that I'm drawing a bald ass person. He picks up my sketchbook and says, "Are you drawing me?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh, no, really," because he walks to the front of the classroom, holds it up. I mean, it looks like kind of like an angry person, Everyone's staring at me. I'm pale as a sheet. I'm straight up like, there's no moment that I wanted to die more than this moment.
Man's
He's like,
really said he
just
wants Sumer this.
he legit he legit was just like, "Oh, is this me? Why do I look so mad? Like, why did you draw my nose like this?" And I'm just straight up like about to cry. And he's like, "Do you pinky promise it's not me?" And I'm like, I promise it's not you. I'm not drawing you."
Dude.
And he just gave me my sketchbook, and then I'm like, okay. And then I just got up and I went and cried in the bathroom for like the rest of the class. I hated it so much. That's like still like one of my most embarrassing moments to this day.
Why do
Like, I was
teachers
just
do
literally
that?
doing nothing. I was doing nothing. And plus, it's like a thing in school to where like literally every single teacher, no matter what point it is in the year, if you're an artist, they will come over and look at your sketchbook and either compliment it or like just ask to look through your sketchbook. And it's like, no, don't touch me.
Yeah, it's like
You don't mess with the sketchbook
like even
of an
like
That's
artist.
the
You
number
don't do
one
it.
rule.
like
That's a
even
crime, bro.
even if you're not an artist, you just should already know that kind of like, forbidden rule. You just don't
Yeah.
you don't do that.
With my,
It's the silent code.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
like
it's
I have a
silent
kind of
code.
code with my sketchbook to where like friends, if my friend just like walks up to me like Kay, if you just walked in and like burst down my door and said, "Hey, hand me your sketchbook," I'd be like, "All right, sick, draw something in it for me," because I'm like really huge on like my friends adding their own elements to my art. Like
Right.
every time I'm with my friends, I get them to draw something in my sketchbook, because it's really fun. But if you're a stranger and you're just like, "Oh, can I look through your sketchbook?" I have to think about it because, like, for example, there's these old ladies one time. They were all hanging out at my grandma's house, and I'm forced to be at my grandma's house, because I'm staying there for vacation. And this old ass lady, the ex nun that tried to poison me.
Wait, hold on. Ex nun
You
who
know the
tried to
ex nun that
poison you?
tried to poison me?
No.
Wait, don't get off topic. Don't get off topic.
Don't get
We
off
can't
topic.
afford
Don't
this.
we can't afford one more off topic. Okay, we can't afford.
We are going into the nun story. Okay, so it's
Wait, we
essentially
can
there's this
squeeze in
ex.
one more off topic, and then we can
Yeah,
get
there's
back.
Oh
this
wait, hold on. Hi,
there's
hi,
this
Serena.
Yes, I've been here for the last 5 minutes. I'm still here.
Hey.
Yeah, so essentially there's this old nun, like ex nun that my grandma lives by, and she constantly like brings me like old snacks from like India and stuff, and they're all like really expired, like hella
Oh.
expired, and it's stuff with like milk in them. So like if I die, and second, come in.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, there goes Patty.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, cliffhanger. Hey, Serena, do you have anything to add?
I have a traumatizing story.
You have a traumatizing
Okay,
story?
I'm back. We are
If-
no, shut up. We are
I was gonna
continuing
say,
the nun
when
story.
Patty comes back, I'll go after.
Or what if we
Okay,
just
so-
what if we just kick Patty from the call?
Please let me finish the nun story, please.
Alright.
So, so this ex nun, she, yeah, and so one time she was over at my grandma's house, and sometimes she just randomly, like in the middle of the conversation, just talks about how much she hates Obama. So
Obama.
after that, she goes, "Hey,
Obama
hand me your
doesn't care.
sketchbook." I'm like, what? And my grandma's like, be polite, hand her your sketchbook. And I'm like, okay. And you see, the thing about me is I can't be a normal artist. You know, I don't draw fruit bowls and like sunsets and all that. I draw
Schools.
friggin' video game art. Draw video game art and cursed demons. So I hand her my sketchbook and she's looking through it and she sees some art that I do because my art is essentially just slamming markers down on paper to make color combinations. And she looks at it and it's a landscape I drew of this bay by my grandparents' house. And she looks at it, she nods, and she goes, "This is how you see the world, huh?" No? Like, bro, I'm an artist. I'm not schizophrenic. What? I might be, but still, I don't hallucinate.
Oh, what color? Oh yeah. Oh, you did tell me about this, and it was like some whack ass colors, huh?
Yeah, it was like I made the sky pink, and she's like, "Oh, this is how you see the world," and I'm like, "Think I'm on acid?"
Thinks you're on LSD.
So wait, how'd she try and poison you?
LSD or acid,
She consistently like brings me old snacks from India that are like hella expired, and what was that one thing? Also, bruh, her husband's the one that's building the never-ending house.
Wait. Never ending house?
Did I not tell you that never-ending house? Yeah, essentially, there's this dude who's just he lives by my grandparents, and he just constantly is just building this house. Like he's been building it for 30 years, and it hasn't gotten any bigger. He's just constantly building this house.
Uh.
Cool.
It's like Hello Neighbor, but real. Anyways, Kay, what was your story?
Oh, so for me in middle school, I had glasses from 5th grade. That was the first time I ever got my first pair of glasses. But as soon as I entered 6th grade, my eyesight got really bad, and so I couldn't see the board anymore. Because I had just gotten glasses, like, a little less than a year ago, my mom didn't believe me when I told her that my eyesight was bad and that I couldn't see the board. So, like, in all my classes, I started failing. And in the specific teacher's class, I believe it was a math class. It was a math class. She wouldn't let me sit, like, in front of the board because she sat people in groups of their grades. So all
we
the
love
F
that.
students would sit together, all the A students would sit together. Like, how are you supposed to learn?
Terrible.
Like, if you need help, you can't even rely on your neighbor.
Oh! I don't mean to interrupt, but that's what happened in a junior year of high school. Me and Caitlin had the same algebra 2 teacher, and I hated this lady. She made this one girl like nearly have a panic attack because this girl had like I guess she had probably like really bad social anxiety, and she was just minding her own business, and the teacher calls on her to like answer a question on like she would just like, even when she's teaching, she'd be like, okay, well, what's this? You right there. It's like, you're supposed to be teaching, we don't know this yet. And this poor girl nearly had a whole panic attack because she like everyone was staring at her now, and the teacher, it was super clueless to how like freaked out this girl was. And the teacher would and she would also do that, she would sit all the like failing students together basically every time, every like quarter. She would take everyone's average and switch her seats around depending on like what grades we made, and it made it absolutely atrocious because we were all really close to each other. So like,
yeah, and it really
How to get bullied 101.
yeah, and so
Straight up.
and so you knew the kids who didn't, who were failing, and so you knew if you got sat near them, you're like, oh damn, you know.
No.
And so it was a small classroom, so like technically the A students were really close to the F students, even though they were like rows apart. They were really small, so nothing ever got done in that class because all the F students were like talking with the A students. So I don't mean to interrupt, but what you were saying?
But we got ordered in that kind of class, and so I was never improving my grade because I didn't have, because we were, compared to your class, we were far apart from the other class. Like, it was a big classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I remembered this. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. So we had a sub in that class once, and I was just sitting in class, and whenever you're bored of a class and you have like your hand on your cheek and you got your arm on your desk and you're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like my hand slipped and it went against my mouth and produced it like a sound. And And then somebody goes, "Who farted?" And then I go, "Oh no, I made the sound, but it wasn't a fart." And then they interrupt me and they go, "Ew, you farted!" And I cried right there. I was so sensitive. I was so
But really quick, why was that such a big thing in public high school? Like, why was everyone so
No, this was
obsessed with,
middle
like, outing you
school.
for farting? Any school, like, that's just a thing that happens. It's so sad.
Dude, I started sobbing, and then the sub comes up to me and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "They think I farted, but I didn't." And then the sub makes it worse. She goes, "Guys, you don't laugh at somebody and call them out for farting. It's a natural thing." And I was like, "But I didn't." It was so bad. And then, like, okay, I don't even know if this was before or after that, but there was this other class I went to. I was so sensitive in middle school. I don't know what was wrong with me. But we were making these football fields for like a cancer awareness thing. And so we were making football
making
fields on
cancer
like a little
football fields.
poster. And then we decided to add like a little cancer cross. And I got to draw it or paint it. And then I painted it. And one of the girls came up to me and was like, "Oh, actually, I'll do it instead." And that's, you know what that means. It means, "Oh, your drawing isn't good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna draw it instead so I can make it how it's supposed to look." And she was saying how it wasn't like, it was a little messy.
Still,
And I
that's still rude.
Yeah, she made me stand back. Oh my god, I started crying silently because I was trying to hold it back because I was like, "No, you idiot, don't cry. This is such a small thing. Why are you crying?" And then like the girl looks at me and she's all like, And then the
You probably
teacher
just
comes
ruined
out
that girl's whole life.
Dude, she got so nervous. And then the teacher comes out because we were in the hallway working on it. And she's like, why are you crying? And I was like, "Nothing."
Literally,
The girl's
that's
like,
the
"I'm
worst
sorry,
thing to ask any
you can
student.
draw it." And I was like, "Okay." And then I started working on it again, and I was still trying so hard not to cry. I don't know why I was, dude.
It's like middle school basically makes you anxious and
Yeah.
more emotional over the smallest things. That's middle school.
I was-
and
Yeah, I was very emotionally unstable in middle school.
I was.
I am emotionally unstable.
I still am, but a little better.
I've just been.
Yeah.
I've just always been stable.
Curly, we don't know what's wrong with Matt. Like, we joke that he's like one day, like someone's gonna say a code word and he's gonna go into like a Winter Soldier episode and just start like smashing things and crying.
But after I think it was like 6th grade, like near the end of 6th grade, I stopped going to school because I lived in like a trailer at that point, and my parents couldn't drive me anymore, and we were too far away for me to walk. So I was just kind of on my phone playing like Girls Go games.
So wait, how
On my
did
mom's phone playing Girls Go games, and I wasn't going to school. And I got put in stupid class called aka Avid.
so wait
It's a thing in Florida.
so wait, how did you go back to school? Like, did you miss it? Did you have to go like fail a grade, or did they just push you ahead?
They put I moved. I guess somehow my grades recovered it. I don't know. I don't remember what my grades were like, but I somehow graduated 6th grade.
Oh damn.
Cause like I came back. I had like no friends at that point. Like I had 2 friends, and I won a science fair, so I guess maybe that's why I got pushed to 7th grade. They were like, "You won a science fair, you know, stupid."
Yeah, you smart. You won science
My
fair.
science fair, it was actually a pretty interesting topic. I did it with my one friend, and it was about like how your heart rate changes depending on the music you listen to.
That is interesting.
And I remember specifically when we were working on it at their house, their mom helped decorate it when we were done, and she put like so we were putting little handprints and paint because we were like, that's cool. And then the mom was like, nah, let me step on it. And so she stepped
Bare
on it
feet?
with her foot in paint.
Wait, bare feet?
Yeah.
Bare ass feet.
Dude,
And then we won.
dude,
Just throw away the whole project,
dude,
dude.
They liked the handprint and footprint.
Dude, the
Oh, you know
judges
what's
had
funny?
foot fetishes, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Speaking of-
thinking.
But they went full Dan Schneider on
But
you.
I guess maybe that's how I graduated, but
I like how it went from your trauma story to, I guess that's how I graduated 6th grade.
well, it's still
I
kind of bad. Well, I'm not. And then I got to back to Texas.
Yeah.
Move back to Texas. This is 7th grade. Time for another trauma.
And now look where you
so
are. You're no longer here. You're in
yeah,
you're in
I had to take
fake land.
yeah, basically. Um, I had to take keyboarding all over again.
Oh yeah,
didn't-
keyboarding.
Yeah, so I took keyboarding in Florida in that middle school, but for some reason it wasn't on the record. So whenever I went to 7th grade in Texas, they were like, "Nah, you got to take keyboarding again." And I'm like, "Are you serious? I have to do it again? The most boring class?"
I didn't take keyboarding, but I remember in elementary school they were trying to teach us how to use a keyboard properly. They were a little bit ahead of their time. They were like, okay, you're gonna need to know how to type on a keyboard quickly, you know. And
Well,
so
for some reason it was required.
for me, it wasn't required. I mean, we like it was kind of the equivalent in my elementary school to whenever we were when we were learning cursive, is where they were like really pushing for it, and then all of a sudden they stopped. So they're like, it's not important. And so
I remember vividly learning about cursive.
dude, my cursive unit in elementary school was like 2 weeks, and we didn't even get all the way through the alphabet before they said, nah, it's fine. So
I don't know why. Oh, sorry.
No, so my recently I still don't know how to write in cursive. So recently I went to I got my COVID vaccine. Oh, if you didn't know, okay, I got my first dose of the Moderna vaccine, and I had to write my. They already wrote my name in print, and I had to sign it. Oh.
What happened?
Oh, I think
She's
Serena
gone.
left. It's and she'll probably be back. But so they already wrote my name in print, and they wanted me to sign it to say like, yeah, that's my name. And instead of signing like a normal cursive signature, I just did the most unrecognizable print of my name that can possibly be written, and they were like, yeah, this is fine. So I just scribble. It's not even letters, and so that's my signature.
Nice.
It's
I
the
don't know
most
why.
Matt thing I can imagine.
Well, also, whenever I went into the little office, oh, hey, Serena. Oh, she probably had mic problems. But whenever I went into the little office to where they administered the shot, I had to sign my name again on this little. She had like a small little phone screen that I had to like use my finger to sign my name. It was the most unresponsive touchscreen I've used in my life, and so my name ended up being like I misspelled my first name, and then
Oh no!
and then
Not the first name.
and then my last name, all the letters looked like they were enchanting table text, and so I did that. I was like, man, this is the best I can do. And she said, yeah, this actually works. And I was like, cool. And so she gave me the shot.
I was gonna say when I'm sorry that I left. By the way, my laptop died. There's like
That's
they
cool.
need to plug it in. But I was gonna say after Kaisel's story about stuff. I knew this girl who used to live here and everything. I'm pretty sure I don't remember what grade she was from, but I remember I used to talk to her when we would wait for the bus. And for one day, she told me this out of nowhere. She's like, "Hey, like I'm switching to online school or homeschool, whichever one." And she's like, "I'm like, why? What's wrong?" She's like, "I can't take it anymore. I can't take public school anymore. It fucking sucks." Like, I
Dude.
wish I could escape too, but I can't.
Well, dude, well, like, so, like, the thing is that, like, thinking back now, if I had the option, like, at the end of, like, middle school or midway through middle school to just, like, drop and go online, or not on, but, like, just homeschool in general, I don't think I would, because I feel like I've grown as a person positively from going through all this, like, bullshit in high school. And that and that like fish in the toilet, or like flushing the
Fish in
squirrel, the
toilet.
shoe in the toilet, the 3D printed dildo in the bobcat's mouth. Like
What?
I
God,
wouldn't be the
no.
same person without that. And so I don't think I would do homeschool.
She didn't tell me why she was switching, but she's like, I can't.
My
take-
angriest moment of high school or like sci-fair is how the doors we weren't allowed outside anymore.
Yeah, after
Like
all
that was
that.
the most annoying
Like,
part.
it was
Plus they put that into effect on my birthday, so everyone like was just pissed off my entire birthday. Like all the kids were just so angry.
Yeah, sorry for being gone for 2 years.
Oh, it's cool. I mean, we're about to end. I'm about to end the episode pretty soon. If Brandon, if you want to tell a traumatic high school or middle school experience, go for it.
Ooh, I do have a traumatic middle school experience.
All right, go
I'll
for
get
it.
into.
Here we go.
Okay,
boys.
so when Serena, I don't think you know this, But in middle school at Spring Oaks, I didn't even know.
No, we're talking about Spring, bro. No, that middle school is made trauma.
Oh yes, yeah, that middle school is traumatic. Anyways, so I
Traumatic.
was just walking out of this school, and Pablo, my bully, just
Oh
socked me in
no,
the face
I think
and started
I
kicking
remember.
me on the ground.
Oh my
And
god.
before I could even ask why he was doing it, he kicked me again, and more people started kicking me, and I was like, "Ow, not fun." And then after I got up, I had to walk all the way home because I missed the bus because they beat me up.
Dude.
Dude, you just got like,
Dude.
dude, they just gang beat
So
you
like,
up.
That
I
reminds
was I was just covered in bloody bruises from scraping all over the ground.
Can I shatter his kneecaps, please?
Bro, if I find Pablo again, I'm gonna shank the motherfucker.
Dude, if you
But
find Pablo,
But,
you need to give him
like-
a big kiss on the lips.
Okay,
I'm not
so
kidding.
like Spring Oaks.
Kneecaps, please.
After me.
Fine, you get one kneecap, I get the other. But I told you from the hammer.
No,
Fine,
if
I
you
don't
kiss
give a
him right on the lips, it's like it's at that point it's psychological warfare. He can't heal from that.
No, bro, Pablo was obviously gay and wanted my dick, so
Oh, bro,
it
just
would
give
just
it
give
to
him more power.
Whoa.
dude. You
Patty
gotta
has
give
left
it
the
to him.
conversation.
Patty has not left the conversation. Patty, come back.
Actually,
like-
Patty, if you
Patty wants you to let her out of the
want-
conversation.
Worse, I was also bullied by a gay guy.
Dude, how does it
Because
how
you
is
were
it even possible?
Serena, it's possible
Apparently,
for gay people to bully people.
Yeah.
Wait, Brandon, was this also at Spring Oaks or no? If it is,
Also
then
Spring Oaks. Both
bro,
at the same
then that
time.
makes sense. Like Spring Oaks.
Literally,
ba-
Brandon, what did you do to make all the enemies in the area hostile to you in Spring Oaks?
Absolutely nothing. I was
Nothing.
just
Like,
no. Okay.
like Patty, let me
Okay. Actually,
explain
no,
something
no,
to
Patty.
you.
Patty.
Oh God, there are
Patty,
three
let me-
people
no,
talking.
I have to, no, Patty. I have to
Everyone's
explain
mad.
something to you. Like, Serena, I got this. Serena, you really don't know it. It's a Mexican thing, right? Because I was such a submissive little bitch. Every person who realized I'm gonna walk over this little shit walked over me. It's why I'm so loud and aggressive now. Because if you can't walk
Yeah.
over me, you're not gonna get in a fight with me unless you think you can win.
Like Spring Oaks was basically everyone got bullied. There were fights like every other morning, and
Gang violence.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What,
and
are
like
we
the
all the
teachers
ghetto?
couldn't do shit. The teachers did literally nothing.
So y'all were kind of like y'all were like the ghetto middle school, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, we lived next to so much crime violence.
We did, yeah.
Well, like
There
so.
was it was common to hear ambulances, actual gunshots, and see crime scenes just walking out of my neighborhood.
Well, like
Yeah,
Arnold
yeah.
Arnold Middle. Okay, I guess. So wait, overflowed in or not overflowed. Y'all flowed into that middle school went into Cypher too, right?
Yeah.
No, we like both moved away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
we
gonna say I was like I don't remember hearing anyone say they're from that middle school in Cypher because I was
No,
saying
it was an SBISD Spring Branch District. We moved to Cypress both individually.
oh okay.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Okay, because I was saying, because like, whenever I was in, because I came from Arnold Middle School, and I know that was the kind of like low income, like ghetto-y kids, and then then all the rich, like bullying kids came from Hamilton. I was thinking, I didn't think of any other middle school that flowed into Cypher.
Well, Matt, this isn't exactly traumatic, but I have a feeling it needs to be said.
Oh yeah.
In middle school, this bully I had named Aiden, who was in the grade above me, he and his friend loved to pick on me. So they did this twice. I was walking in the hall on my way to lunch. I had my lunch bag in hand. Aiden legit, no, his friend would grab my head and slam me up against the wall, hold me there, while Aiden went through my lunchbox and would take out whatever little Debbie treat or dessert I had.
Oh God.
Debbie
He
Treat!
did that
Bro!
twice.
Yeah, me and Catherine are not good people.
So like, okay, so I'm gonna add on to what I said earlier about fights. Like Spring Oaks fights were literally just a normal occurrence. If there was a fight, it was normal because I think there was this one time I was at lunch and one of my friends was like, "Did you hear what happened this morning?" I'm like, "What happened this morning?" She's like,
don't
"An
worry.
8th grader and like a 6th grader got into a fight in the cafeteria this morning." In the cafeteria, like in the morning. I was like, "Why?" It's like I have no idea, but it's like Everyone in the cafeteria did not know what to fucking do.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Uh,
And I was
that
like,
wait, before we go, I just want to say some Hamilton chick just randomly shoved me down a flight of stairs for no reason, and I still don't know
Not
why
the
she did it. I didn't know who she was.
not the stairs.
bro. Oh my god. What?
Legit, she shoved me down these stairs. I
Oh
didn't
my
know
god.
who she
Okay.
was.
Okay. I guess this is a good spot to stop the episode, I guess. But like, does anyone want to add any exiting thoughts?
Follow me on TikTok and
Middle school
Twitter.
fucking sucks.
I'll post your stuff, Patty. Say something else rather than your plugs.
Actually, I do have one final thing to say about middle school.
Mm-hmm.
As much as like I fucking hated my first year of middle school, when I get to Cyprus, bro, you know how much bullying in Cyprus isn't a thing?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a thing here
Bullying was
apparently.
like, okay, the first time someone came up to me and said, "Bitch, I'm about to fuck you up," I was like, "Why aren't you punching me then? What's wrong with you?"
Okay,
Like, unless
okay.
you're a pussy shit, throw some fucking hands. The guy backed off. I was like, wait a minute, people are pussies.
Okay, well, here in the like Cyprus area, like bullying, like okay, it exists, but it's super low key, and no one really does it. Like like I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen any bullying at all at Cypher High School. Like, of
No,
course it
it's
was
pretty-
there, but like
Well,
No,
my middle school bully hit on me when we got into high school.
that's hot. I mean,
Oh,
what?
no.
I'm sorry, what?
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. That's a joke.
Denied.
I felt this man's blood pressure rise.
But okay. Wait. Does anyone else have any exiting thoughts?
No, because I was
Um,
just gonna keep telling more stories.
Okay, I'd have one last thought.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm kidding. Okay.
Soldier boy up in EO, watch me crank that, watch me roll. Thank you.
That's a Patty thought. Okay. Kay, do you have any exiting thoughts?
Bye.
But damn, say that again.
Bye.
No, the other way you said it.
Oh. Why?